Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen Legacy of Kain for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last video, we made it through Vordor's mansion, and we met Vorador. And we now have an ally in Vorador. So, now that we've met Vorador, and we made it all the way to this cave on the other side, it's time to go exploring again. And the first thing I want to do is go west. Because if we do that, we find a beacon. We're going to need the beacon. And hey, I remember this place. That other beacon was there on the way towards Vorador. That other one on the map when we press L2. I was wondering why that looked familiar. And there's a triangle right here.
And so I left that place, with clear knowledge of what sort of monster I would become if I let my curse consume me. And with an ally for the future.
And if we can cut this tree, we can get another triangle that we can step on for some story. All I need to do now is just wait for this. And there we go.
A triad congregates at the roof of the world, Kain. A plot to twist the land, to shape the world. North is where your vengeance lies.
And that was Mortanius. And that is Dark Eden. We will have to go there to continue our journey. For now, though, I want to get the sword back on for the moment. And then I want to switch to lupine form so that way I can do things around here. So, let's turn into our werewolf form. Destroy all these wolves in one shot. And we want to go to these boulders after we kill these wolves. And believe it or not, there's one implode here, but if you grab it, there's a secret. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go over here and start exploring this town. What town is this anyway?
In my travels, I learned much about the legend of Janos Audron. Here in this quaint pastoral village of Uschtenheim, that dark enemy was born. Janos preyed upon its peasants until he was finally hunted down and executed.
Ah, the town of Uschtenheim. I almost called it Uschtenheim, but that wouldn't be the correct pronunciation. Anyway, there are some houses that I can enter and get things out of. But there's one house in particular that I can get some stuff out of if I knew what I were doing. So, we need to go through these houses one by one. And that's the house. But I want to explore basically every other house with a door because, well, how else am I going to find everything around here? And apparently you want me dead. I have no problem with obliging. And I don't think there's anything around here other than these 2 barrels. So I might as well go ahead and get those. Not sure of the... Oh, you'll try to kill me. Let us go ahead and get behind the counter here for some stuff. And there's some magic and an antitoxin. Almost switched to bat form, but you can't switch to bat form in a building. And from here, that's basically everything we need. So, let's wait for this guy to get out of the way, and then we'll get out of this tavern. Amazingly, this tavern does not have a sign, unlike the taverns in other towns. And we've been in there, we've been in there, we've been in there. There's 2 more houses to go. I want to go to them. I want to check these buildings out. Weren't we just here? No, we weren't. We were not. And I can tell because this villager's in the way and there's a barrel near what looks like a cage. I can break that for some power-ups. And there's also another barrel to break for power-ups here. 2 implodes and a gold magic orb. Might as well go ahead and take those. Not like I'll need them that much. But they're there. And from here, we can enter this house for more magic and items in both of these barrels. And now to go to the one house that I've been skipping for the last couple of minutes. This whole time. It's the house that's right over here. Let me go ahead and take one of the things off my list here. And then open this chest up and reveal that there is a door to the east here. Believe it or not, there is a way to open that door. But we will have to do a little bit of something. And I just now realized that I actually need to take that one secret that I found earlier and keep it on the list because I need to use it as a landmark to another secret. But anyway, let us put on a spell that I thought I would never have to use again. And that spell is Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I'm going to have to use this for a little while. And here is what we're going to do. We're going to equip Sanctuary and use it. We have to go all the way back to the mausoleum area to open a door that is probably a quarter of the way across the game world. And from here we just have to go through Kain's Sanctuary like we usually have. And it is very interesting that we are back here because I never thought we would be back here. And I might as well just go ahead and feed off the humans that are chained to the walls here. Why not? I mean, they're there for tutorial purposes, but I just left them there in case I ever needed the blood, and, well, there's no point in me coming back, so why have them around? I'm going to be able to get it off of other enemies anyway, via other means. So, let's just go through here and then enter the other mausoleum. And you think you can actually hit me with that shovel? Right. Let us go into here. And we need to follow the path. We just need to get rid of the skeletons as well as any enemies that might be in our way. Take the blood of any of the humans that are stuck to the wall there. And I might as well make meals out of these enemies, even though they'll just give me magic. And it is time to continue in this direction. Now, remember this puzzle where you had to press the left and middle buttons on this puzzle to get the spikes out of the way? Believe it or not, you have to hit the one on the right so that all three of these buttons are pressed. Then, we have to go through Kain's mausoleum again! And this is the best way to do it because, well, one of two best ways to do it. Because one, it gets us out of the second mausoleum and back into the first one. But we could have easily just, you know, walked out of the second mausoleum and then used the bat form from there. But, well, this is more fun, I suppose. Besides, we'll be able to get out of here a little more easily than we could from the second mausoleum, I guess. You don't really have to deal with much in Kain's mausoleum. And from here, once we leave, we need to use the bat form. But along the way, I do want to show something off. And that's the wrong one. I want to go back to the pillars. And I'm going to go ahead and press start to get out of that cutscene. Because if you go here, you'll get a hint about what to do next.
Does your patience with the Seraphim grow thin, vampire? Dogs come only when their masters call. I believe some members of the Circle have banished themselves north. Perhaps Dark Eden is the snare you seek.
Ariel told me then that the easiest way to find Malik was to force his hand. The ward was sworn to defend the members of the Circle, and so if one of the Circle was threatened, Malik would appear to protect them. She spoke of an unholy union between three of the wizards of the Circle, and directed me to their Dark Eden.
And from here, now we know what that place is called for real, even though you don't have to do that. We can now go back to this beacon. And yeah, that was the that other beacon there was the one that led us to Vorder's mansion. So in case we needed to go back to Vorder's mansion, we can. But I have no more use for the Sanctuary spell anymore. So we just need to worry about going back to Uschtenheim so we can get our hands on the secret. And this is a very fine secret to get, as you will soon see. Because what we're going to find here is very, very useful. I just need to get to where I need to go as a wolf, and then I just need to go back into the house. So here's the house with the third door that we could not open until a couple of minutes ago. This door is open now, and if you go to it, there's a teleporter. And it's not just any teleporter. It's a teleporter to a Spirit Forge for Heart of Darkness. And that's 3 secrets done.
One must be wary in dealing with the spirit forges. The wraiths and shades that inhabit them offer items beyond mortal dreams in exchange for a sampling of your blood. The wraithsmiths forge their items with forfeit souls.
And the best part about this secret is,
Shed your blood for me, and these artifacts will be yours.
I was about to say, the best part about, oh, I already have 99. Dang it. Well, I don't necessarily need to go over here and do anything, because I already have 99 Hearts of Darkness. But if I ever needed any more, I could come here. This is really good. This is a very, very, very good thing. It is very imperative that you actually keep that doorway open at that house in Uschtenheim, because the only other way to get to it is pretty hard to access. And I'll show you what I mean when I go through this area here. Now, there's a little vial of blood. There's some magic here. There's some boulders here, as well as whatever the heck this is. But there is also this gate, and it only opens during a full moon. And believe it or not, unless you have that little shortcut from the house in Uschtenheim open, you won't be able to get to this Spirit Forge at all times. So it's a really good thing that we did that. Very, very, very good thing that we did that. Because now we can go back to this beacon. It's imperative that we also activate this beacon too, by the way. We can use this beacon, go back to the house, and then fill up on Hearts of Darkness whenever we want, just to make the game so much easier. And just like that, that's pretty much all we need to do. And I believe we should have... How many secrets should we have? 74. I'm about to say, we should have 74 secrets. Man, we're 3/4 of the way through these things already. Good Googa Mooga. We are getting 3/4 of the way through the secrets, and we're getting pretty far into the game. And we now have a way of keeping our health high and ensuring that we keep our health high no matter what. And now that we have all that, one, I want to go ahead and end this video, and two, I want to equip the iron sword for just in case. And let me look at the map here. I want to take a good look at the map. I'd love to see what's north of here, and also what's north of here too. I mean, this route will definitely take me north of whatever is take me to whatever is north of the town of Uschtenheim. But we also have this alternate path too, and I want to take both of them. And from there, I believe we keep heading north from this place, we'll eventually reach the Dark Eden. And I do want to take the long way around because I want to see what I can find and also take advantage of. Because there are still some things that we have yet to find in this game. And I want to find them. And there are still things in this game that I want to do, and I want to do them. And we will do some more stuff in the next video. So join me next time where we head north of Uschtenheim and see what is there. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe, and thanks for watching!